Okay. And pull it all the way up. And as you can see, whoops, I missed it. So we'll do it again. Come on. Okay. So we'll do it again. Now we're going to go down in the bottom left corner. And you want to keep your stitches going the exact same way. Never ever go the other way, because then it's noticeable and it doesn't look professional. It doesn't look clean. It doesn't look good. Okay. Now I'm going back up to my upper right hand corner, or upper left hand corner, upper left hand corner, and I'm going down in the lower right hand corner. Okay, our pattern calls for us to go our pattern calls for us to go 10 across. So we're going to go across 8 in our 10 square, and we're going to go over 2 plus 2 in our next square over. But we're going to go 10 across in a straight line. Okay, we completed 2. We completed our first 2, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you here in just a second. So we're going to try it one more time, and then I'm going to call this good for this video. We're going to go up in the upper right hand corner. We're going to go down in the bottom left, keeping our stitches going the exact same way. Every single stitch. Okay? Up in the upper left corner and down in the bottom right. Up in the upper right hand corner for our new stitch. Down in the bottom left. Up. And this happens a lot, guys. So in cross stitch, a lot of times I'll use a hoop. I don't believe in a snap ring for small projects. I've never ever done a snap ring. I'm old fashioned. I've always done it with hoops. I have done it with the scroll, the wooden scroll frames. I've done those. But I've done big oval hoop quilt size, because I have done some quilt size projects. So I have a quilt size cross stitch loom that I use. I was using it to make a big huge geisha fan. As I have said in my diamond painting comments, I am very much into the geishas. I really love them. I love the way that they're so pretty. And you know, in cross stitching, it's all about finding a project that you like or that you love. And when you lose that and you just drop it for a while, you go find another project to do for a little while, and when you come back to it, right now, I put it down, but I've been over this last year working on a geisha project, and I just have one side of her hair done. Is all I got done on it. I wanted to show it to you tonight, but I couldn't find it. Like I said, I just rearranged my room, my daughter works at Walmart, and a coworker was getting rid of some furniture and offered to let me have it. And she gave me a great big huge dresser. Let me see here if I can. Let me show you guys here. She gave me this big huge dresser. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it here. Right there. You see it? And it's got doors that fold open, and it's got 3 drawers. I made that my craft. I made that my craft dresser. It does not have clothes. This room that I'm in right now is my room. It's my TV, my computer room, my TV room, it's my room. I have a dresser that I had. I tore out this whole bottom corner here, and it's an old dresser that was my dad's when my dad passed away a couple years, year and a half ago. And I took this dresser and I ripped this part out, and this is my diamond painting. It's a long dresser. It's long. Right now I've got all my cross stitch stuff junk that I just put on it. But over here you'll see that black TV entertainment center. She also gave me that, and that drawer that I've got pulled open, that is where I store my cross stitch threads, guys. So that's where I store my cross stitch. But I have storage everywhere in this room. I have storage up above. I have storage up above. I have storage up above. I mean, I've got storage everywhere in this room, guys. That cabinet that you see over in that far corner is also got craft stuff in it. So, I mean, this is my craft catch-all room. So, I'm going to put you guys back. This is my craft room. So, welcome to my craft room. Right now, it's a mess, but it's mine. It's my mess. So, yeah. Two more, and the top row will be done. Now, when you're changing colors, all you're going to do, and I wanted to finish this row to show you real quick, like here, stop my yabbering. This video is going to be too long. Guys, I would do a live, but I don't know how to do a live. I don't know how to do a live. I mean, I do know how to do a live from my phone, but I don't have a webcam on my computer. And then I think I heard, or I don't know if I've heard, or if I read it. Okay, I made it to the end of my row. I believe that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So there's our first 8 stitches. That is our top row on our pansy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the back. Well, right now I've got a couple threads from the... This is why you want to make sure that you... This is why you want to make sure that you put tape around your edges, guys. Make sure you tape your edges. I don't care if you want to use, I don't know if washi tape will work on this or not, but I just use masking tape. That's all I use, just masking tape, nothing special. And I tape these edges. You can use, my daughter uses duct tape. I don't use duct tape because it leaves a sticky film on your material, and it don't come out, guys. So don't use duct tape. Do not. Biggest suggestion. You can use Scotch tape, I believe, but then again too, I don't like the adhesive on those tapes because that adhesive does not come out. very easy. But masking tape, the adhesive on that, when it dries, it crumbles like powder. Okay, so when you wash it, it just washes away. I don't have any problems with washing that adhesive out. Now, I'm going to show you how to end your color if you want to switch to another color. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to run your needle, and I usually go under about 3, maybe 4 of my crosses. You're not going through the material, you're going through the threads that are on the back side, just the threads. And then you're going to pull your needle through. And like I said, this will happen a lot unless you have a hoop. Okay? And then I'll do it again. But I will do it. I will make like a circle with my thread. And this time I'm going to run it the opposite way. Kind of fools it, but I can't get the needle. There we go. Now I don't want to make a knot. Whoops, I just did. There we go. Now as you can see, I went right under the threads. I did not knot it. And then I just clip. I don't leave a tail. Too much of a tail. I left a very, very small tail, just enough to hook under some thread on the next row. Okay? So, when you're switching out color, I'm just going to do this. This doesn't call for this, but I'm just going to do it for a quick example, okay? Say we made it down, and I told you guys don't do that, and that's a hard habit to break. Say we made it down to the leaves, okay? And we're going to change color. I don't know how she did this. I can't even open the darn things. There we go. I'm going to use one that she's already got cut here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is change colors. I'm going to find 2. Now this one's been used already. She's already got 2 gone. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to fan them out. Taking, oh, she's got 3 gone. She must have been doing a project where it called for 3 thread. You got to watch for that on your patterns now, guys. It'll tell you 2 or 3 threads or whatever. 4 threads. Sometimes some patterns call for all 6. So you just gotta, you gotta keep it in mind. Okay, gotta pick up, thread our needle. Having this bigger eye, but I don't like using big needles on small holes in the fabric, because if you use a large needle, it stretches the holes, and then those holes show in your project. So you don't want to use a large needle if you can get away with using the proper size needle for the proper size Aida cloth. That's what you should use. Okay, so say we're switching over to the leaf now. To start our project, it's going to be just like we started before. So I'm going to say we're going to go out 1 square to start, say, a leaf. Okay. So I'm going to come up. I'm going to make sure my tail's on the bottom side. And once again, put my finger over that tail. Hold it. And I'm going to start my first cross. So I'm going to do it. Once again, my cross has got to go the same direction. So even though I changed colors, we still have to go the same direction at all times. So I'm going to go from that bottom left corner up to my right. Okay. Now I'm going to come up through the right, but I'm going to hook my thread. Once again, hook my thread. And this time I did catch it. You see how I caught that? See, I caught that. Now, I'm going to go back down. And then say it just calls for one. And then in your next one is kind of catty corner from it. So you're just going to jump over one square, following your pattern. Keeping your stitches going the same direction. Now what gets really hard, guys, is when you get patterns where it's not full stitches. I can do another video on half stitches, quarter stitches, eighth stitches. If you guys want me to. If I'm only going to do it if you guys request it. So if you guys want to know how to do quarter stitches, half stitches, eighth stitches, let me know and I'll do a better video on that. But say it says to go down one and then over one. So we'll go over one. Keeping those stitches going the same direction. And say it says to go down catty corner once more. So we're going to go over catty corner once more. Starting in that bottom left corner. Always in the bottom left corner, guys. And I just knotted my thread. So that's going to happen to you a lot. So how I get a knot out of my thread is I put my needle right down the center of the knot hoop. Okay? Then I just pull. See how it pulled right up against my needle? Pull my needle out and the knot come right out. See how I did that? Cross stitchers tip. Okay? That's how you get the knots out of your threads when they loop up a knot like that, guys. Okay? So, keeping my stitches still going the exact way I started them. Now, if you start them going the opposite way, make sure that you stay going the opposite way. Okay? But, you see how it's starting to make a design? See? That's how you start your cross stitch, guys. Happy cross stitching, and I will talk to you later. Let me know if this helps you or not, okay?